up, everybody? This is Alex Winking Michael. Hope everybody's had a great day. It has been a hell of a week for me. My gosh, I am just jammed up to the floor up. But I did get a little bit of good news in the way of my front porch today. I saw Loot Gaming. Now this should be April's edition, which is should have came April 28th to May 10th, so it's not that late. We're not doing too bad. We're about a week late. But at least I think this is April. This has got to be April. Yeah, it's April's edition of Loot Gaming. I think the theme to this crate is Survive. To be honest with you, I have no clue what the items are as far as what theme they are or what franchise they represent. I don't remember. I was a little disgruntled with Loot Crate after the last couple loot boxes I got were in the wrong boxes, and just kind of was a fiasco and a disaster. So far, I am sitting on a Loot Remix. I haven't opened that yet, obviously, because I opened it with the loot crates. I got an email notification that April's loot crate was delayed even further, possibly another week. So we won't have April's loot crate for at least another week. I have no idea when the Loot Crate DX is. Of course, I'm a glutton for punishment and subscribe to another crate because they're running a stupid deal of 50% off right now on loot crates on the website. They have a code that you can use. I think it's like Pizza Party or something like that. And it basically affects most of the major crates, which is just nuts. I don't know why they do that. Again, I've talked about it a little bit in the last video. Makes me a little bit concerned for Loot Crate. Actually pretty deeply concerned. You know, it's odd that they're deeply discounting these crates like this. Obviously to drive viewers. I think the new website design's a little bit weak as well. I think they kind of went backwards with it. But either way, hopefully this Loot Gaming crate is going to be good. I've been subscribed all year long since January to Loot Crate, Loot Gaming, Loot Crate DX, and Loot Remix. I just recently subscribed to, I actually got the one-off Adult Swim crate, which will ship in about, I think, a month or two. And then I just recently subscribed to the Lord of the Rings crate, the trilogy of crates, because it was discounted. And I'll probably do Loot Sci-Fi just to see what that is. That's the newest crate they've announced. But without further delay, this is Loot Gaming Survive themed. So let's pop this bad boy open and see what we got in this crate. These crates have been hit or miss. Some have been strong. I think the last one was pretty weak. Had a couple decent items, so we'll kind of see what this is. This is another one that is deeply discounted. I believe this crate right now can be had for $15 a month plus shipping, so that's 50% off. Normally it's like a $28.95 crate a month, but here we go. When we open the box, this is what we see. What is that? Hat? Another hat? Oh jeez. All right, let's get excited. A hat from Loot Crate, and this is a Fallout hat. Let me pull this out of the bag. Right on top, it says, oh man, smells terrible, by the way, but it says welcome home. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a blacked out hat. It is ugly as sin, and I'm not real thrilled with it. It is a Bethesda licensed item though. It is not a snapback. It has this weird little belt loopy thing, which I don't know, I don't think they've worn this since the movie The Sandlot. But either way, we got a welcome home Fallout hat that smells, oh man, it smells terrible. I don't know what they did. This was in the back of a warehouse forever that burnt down potentially, and that's how they salvaged these and got these to discount this crate. I don't know, but this smells awful. Probably will never wear that, but moving on. Maybe some people will like that item. I shouldn't be too critical of it. Let's pull, let's see what this is. Okay, this is heavy. We have a Horizon Zero Dawn keychain. It is an officially licensed PlayStation product. See, to zoom in on that. I'll pull this out of the bag too. And it does have Loot Gaming's logo all over it too. So it must be a Loot Gaming exclusive if I had to guess. But really heavy too. Heavy duty keychain. I definitely like the Horizon Zero Dawn series. I really like that game. I hope they make another one. Really well done game. If you haven't played it, totally worth it. It's probably discounted by now. Let's pull this off. I feel like this thing opens or something, right? It has to open. I don't know, but that's a really nice keychain. Again, I probably will never use it, but it will definitely make it, I can't get it to zoom in on it. It will definitely make it to the display shelf. Not a bad keychain. It has the Horizon logo. It says Horizon Zero Dawn. all rights reserved, all that good stuff. But heavy duty, chromed out keychain, that'll definitely make it to the shelf. Not a bad little item. Let's get this next item here. What is this? This is another Sony item. I don't recognize the... Oh, it's The Last of Us. So we have an official Last of Us, I guess a journal? It's leather. It feels like it's leather. It's probably not leather, is it? Let's see if it says that. It doesn't say that it's leather. But it is it's another officially licensed Sony product. So, again, it looks like they went all in with the Sony stuff this month for sure. Let's see if I can get this thing out of this bag here. It's kind of a crazy plastic contraption. This thing locked in. Now this has a lot more potential for use for me. Has kind of like laboratory notebook kind of pages here. Not bad. Really nice. I like this. It's not leather. It's like pleather-ish, but still, this isn't a bad item. This is a good little throw-in item. I'm sure it's probably somewhat expensive, probably like 10 bucks or something if you were to buy it, but not too bad. I can actually put that to use. Next item, looks like we have a Little Sister vinyl figure. It is a Loot Crate exclusive from BioShock, and I guess just BioShock in general. I was going to say BioShock Infinity, but still. But not a bad, this looks good. Let's see what this looks like when we open the box. Okay, little throw-in figure, not too shabby. Let's kind of look at this. Wow, she's pretty cool looking. Got a little detail to her. Not a bad little figure. She looks decent. Again, though, this is a really small figure. I mean, it's like the size of my thumb, so I mean, it's tiny in proportion, but still, it looks good. But yeah, it'll definitely make it to the display shelves that I have for Loot Crate. Last item is the pin, and this is an Assassin's Creed pin, which I don't really know what this has to do with survive. I guess you do try to survive in these games. And let's get a look at it. Kind of a Loot Crate December 2016 Revolution. So this is a reused pin. That is awesome. I wonder if everybody else got this pin or if it was supposed to be a different pin and this is the pin that I got. But it clearly says on the back, and you probably will not be able to make that out under any circumstance just because of the weird shadow of my mic. But that is the Assassin's Creed pin. That is, I mean, once again, we have another recycled item from Loot Crate. But at least in this Loot Gaming, they do have the poster, which will tell me on the card. What is this? Probably another Fallout poster. I feel like whoever does Loot Crate loves Fallout because everything is like Fallout. Yeah, it is another Fallout poster. Right there. Loot Gaming Survive Fallout poster. And let's look at this. So this crate had some different stuff. You actually had a couple of items that you could have gotten ores of. And of course I got the garbage of it, so that just about figures. Well, maybe not. I'm 1 for 2. So it looks like in this crate, you had some items that were kind of washy. So we got the journal, and then you come over here and we got the garbage Fallout hat, and we could have got a Monster Hunter World hat that was white, and then the pin was supposed to be in there, so it's a recycled pin that was supposed to be in there. And then for the next item, you could have got the little sister or it looks like some socks. So thankfully I didn't get the socks. I'll take the little sister figure all day long. Looks like you are supposed to get the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood pin, which is recycled. That's garbage. I gotta be honest with you, Loot Crate. That's bad. That's just bad business. I don't know. I mean, especially for people who have subscribed to the product for a couple years, I mean, or whatever, a few years. I mean, maybe you're safe, but I don't know. That's kind of weak. I guess the other pin though was a Pip-Boy. So there's actually 2 different pins in this. It was like a little guy showing his, I missed that, but showing the skeleton of a guy. So you could have gotten a different pin too. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about so many items being random. I guess it's a different way to do it. I think it's, to be completely frank with you, I mean, I'm in business. I keep telling you guys that. I kind of know how these things work. To be frank, I really and truly think the reason they're doing this is because they're so unorganized that they don't have all the items to fill the pre-orders for the crates, so they figured out they'd come up with a chintzy idea to try to you know, fill these orders and get rid of product at the same time. I kind of feel like that's what they're doing here. And they're like, oh, it's a really fun, like, you know, really random box now. I don't know about that, because at the same time, you know, people could be kind of highly upset. I could see people getting triggered if they didn't get the product they wanted, and especially knowing that it was available. I don't know. I think it's kind of a weak move. But what do I think of this crate? It's mediocre at best. I would say it's probably the second worst Loot Gaming crate that we've seen so far this year. Not a big fan of the randoms, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What did you think of this crate? What do you think, how do you think Loot Crate's doing in general? I'm very, very concerned, and I'm definitely losing hope, especially with all the delays, the missed up boxes. Now you have stuff that's just kind of being recycled and reused. But definitely want to hear what you guys think. Really appreciate all the feedback, all the likes, all the subscribers, all the support. It means the world to me. And if there's anything you want to see me unbox, let me know. I'd be happy to do it. I'll pick up the box, no matter how miserable it is. If you want to see it unboxed, let me know if you want to see it. But thank you all so much, and I will see you guys on the next one.